So here's my TED Talk.
Got it.
I don't remember the exact moment it happened. It was more of a series of moments. Being weighed in front of the entire PE class. Being told by my friend I was too big for her to borrow any of my clothes. Being offered $10 a pound if I'd lose 15 pounds. Counting calories, taking laxatives, fasting, binging, purging. Before I realized it was even happening, I was a full-blown bulimic. You couldn't call me fat because I called myself fat first. And I punished myself for that. When things were spiraling out of control, I would go on massive binges. After my weekly weigh-in and support group meeting, I would stop at 3 or 4 fast food restaurants on my way home. I'd pull up to the drive-through speaker to place my order. Yes, I'll have the number 1. And I think my friend said she wanted the number 3. Only my friend, she was me. And I was wondering the whole time if these drive-through workers saw right through me. I'd feel so much guilt as I'd shove every bit of all that food in my mouth on the way home. And after it was over, I'd dispose of the trash. I'd dispose of everything I'd consumed. And it was only then that I would feel calm again. I fought this mental, emotional, and physical battle with myself for 2 decades. And I often wonder if that's why I had trouble conceiving, because I did read somewhere that eating disorders affect that. But when I finally did have my daughter, things started to change. I had the strength finally to do for her what I should have been able to do for just myself. I found if I could resist the urge to purge just for 1 minute, and then maybe for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, that became 10, 20, 30 minutes. If I could just wait, that the urge would pass. And I felt like I was in a battle with myself the entire time, but sometimes it was a full-blown war with myself, but it did get better. I also worked hard to stop talking negatively about myself to anybody who would listen to me. I worked harder to stop the negative conversations I was having inside my own head. I won't say that the urges stopped coming. I think any recovering alcoholic would say their taste for alcohol isn't always top of mind, but it's always there. And it's sort of like that, I think, for a recovering bulimic as well. But for anybody listening to my TED Talk who's been through previous battles, who may be in the middle of a full-on war right now, you have to work for the small victories and then celebrate those, and then learn to be kinder to yourself, because in this current cancel culture we're living in, we need to learn to cancel that negative self-talk, cancel the words that we use to describe ourselves to other people, because our little girls and our little boys are watching and they're listening, and we need to learn to love ourselves as much as our children love us and as much as we love them. And that's my TED Talk.
All right.
Wow.
Woo! Good stuff right there, Kellie.